Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. Today I've come on to do card 93. Well, I've already filmed card 93 except I hadn't pressed play on the video. So here we go again. So this was going to be a video that came out with two cards, but you're only going to see one being made, but I will show you the first one and we'll do it slightly different this time. Yeah, so card 93, I have already punched out two pieces with Label Me Fancy. I just put it there so that you can see it. I'm going to use Memento Black. I have a sentiment from Brightest Glow of Taken Happy New Year. What I did say in the video that didn't get recorded, and I realised that my lighting is not terribly good tonight. We are in the bleak midwinter. Yeah. So I think card 92 might be a bit poor on light. Anyway, it is what it is. So, where was it? Yes, I haven't posted any Christmas cards. In fact, I haven't even written them. I've probably made over 100. I feel I'll be ready for next Christmas. Or in actual fact, I might actually be donating them to a children's hospital, to Ronald McDonald House, where the parents are staying if their children are critically ill, so that, or very ill, I mean, they can make use of the cards and they can give them to their family if they want to. Anyway, that's what's in my thoughts. So I thought, well, I just sent out some letters and cards to my friends in the new year. So I thought, well, let's make some cards with the Happy New Year sentiment. What a long story for an easy card. So this is a quick and easy card. And I have used paper from the Celebrate Everything pack, the one that's the host pack you can buy with your host rewards. If you have an order over £150, you can choose that paper. It's an amazing pack. It's got 48 sheets of 12 by 12 and it's just fabulous. Anyway, it's the host. It's at the back of the mini catalogue that will be retiring very soon. So if you do want it, don't delay, have a look. And yeah, you need to have put in an order of £150 or more, and you will be able to choose that as part of your commission spend. Anyway, back to this beautiful washi tape. Again, that's in the same catalogue. I'm not sure. I haven't checked today if everything's sold out or not, because I did think that if you don't have this paper, you can use some other paper and do the same thing as I've done. Okay, so what I did was I noticed that the pattern on these two papers was exactly the same, except this one's in colour on black and this one's just black on white. So I cut two pieces, the layer for my card, in my measurements, that is 10.1 centimetres by 14.4, and then I cut it down the way at 4 centimetres, and then I cut across at 7, so the top is slightly bigger than the bottom. And this is the other card I made, and I popped on a piece of the Speciality vellum. But what I did do was use the wrong piece that I had. Well, it won't matter. I realise now the two pieces I had cut are over there, but that's about 6 centimetres wide by the 10.1. And because at New Year, all my memories are going to fireworks shows and it starts to snow, or my best memories of New Year in Scotland, and that does happen quite often. So that was the first card that I filmed but I hadn't switched play on. So this time I'm pretty sure we are recorded because I've checked twice. So I'm going to do it slightly different and then you can decide which one you like best. Right, so I just basically get some glue on the back All these papers are double-sided. They're just so fabulous. So that one and that one, let's get these two right. Oh, that's moved. What happened there? This is not my night, is it? Once I've got this safely filmed, I will stop. I'm clearly too tired. The fact that I hadn't pressed play really, school by mistake, as they say. School child mistake, we'll say. Just tired old lady mistake in reality. Just butt the edges together. Just a different way, and it was just because the patterns matched, and I thought, wow, that would just, let's see what that effect would be like. That's great. But I did think it might be interesting to use this sparkly washi tape. And I was just going to pop some across the middle. We'll trim it after. And then, so there's something about this makes it look a bit like a parcel. Or a window. And then I'll just trim it straight. I quite like that too. Just giving you something different. Just make sure it has stuck down properly. You don't want that lifting. Whoops. And then, oops, I'm all sticky. I've got bits of washi tape, bits of glue. Right, and then it's just a matter of doing a sentiment for me now and try not get any more ink on than I need to. So as I say, I've punched out one black and one white from the Label Me Fancy punch because a Happy New Year fits on there. There we go. Close the ink before we get ink on us. And the last one, I cut it up the middle and put a border at the sides. This time I'll do it the opposite way and see what you think. So we'll just snip it right up the middle-ish, doesn't matter. And then I want a bit of glue on there and a bit of glue on there, but I'm only going to put it together one at a time. So you just give it a border at the top and then one at the bottom. There is a gap in the middle, but the person receiving the card won't actually know how you've done that unless they're a card maker. Well, then, well, you can't fool a card maker, can you? Right, where did I put my... Here we go. I'm using up the end of some dimensionals here, the edge. Just pop a wee bit in the middle there. across the join. That saves it collapsing on itself if I do put it in the post. I seem to have the thing, the advantage you'll have on me is you can wait for it to dry before you start putting it together. So I've made the border has gone a bit squint on me, but do you know what, it will be fine. There we are, and we will just use, shall we use iridescent? Yeah, I think we will. I used them on the last one, but yeah, we'll just pop. Well, we'll try to pop these ones don't ever want to talk to the technique I use for any other embellishment. Doesn't seem to work with iridescent gems. Need a bit more putty up. I think that could be a bit of what's hindering me here. And a little one. I'm just going to leave it at that. So fireworks at New Year across the world usually. In Scotland very often fireworks and snow. We need to just put a wee, just while I'm here, just put a liner in the inside of that one. And I don't know if I have any more scraps. I used a scrap. I will just do what I do. I'll just cut a wee sliver off this because on that one I've got just a sliver of the paper, and I know that that's too long anyway to be a card. We'll cut this a bit bigger. What did I say? A card mat, it's too long, so there's plenty to spare. That's what I was trying to say on that. Right. Okay, and we'll just pop this across here. Oh, glue and me are not getting on today. Right, and up slightly, come on, or down slightly, which one's the wettest? Right, so I am going to stop at that, but I need to get that wee bit of extra glue off there. Right, so there we have it, card 93, a quick and easy card. I should have been showing you two, but I only showed you one being made. But you can let me know which you like best, the first one or the second one. Thank you so much. And the idea of making a new card actually came from a conversation last night on artful stamping. Ruth's live last night. She was asking, does anyone actually send New Year cards? And I did say, yes, I do, because I am often too late with my Christmas cards. And sometimes people that I've missed at Christmas, I use a New Year card to catch up with them. So anyway, and there's my dimensional that came off there. Anyway, thank you so much for following this series. And I'll see you on card 94. Take care.